Hi dear students, welcome to VMR Noise and guys, this is your VMR. ఈ రోజు మీ ముందు నేను ఒక గుడ్ న్యూస్ తీసుకొచ్చాను. ఏంటి అంటే గ్రూప్ 4 లైవ్ క్లాసెస్. గ్రూప్ 4 లైవ్ క్లాసెస్ ప్లస్ ఎస్ఐ లైవ్ క్లాసెస్ కూడా ఉంది. ఎస్ఐ కానిస్టేబుల్. మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, జనరల్ గా ఇంతవరకు మనం ఎప్పుడు కూడా లైవ్ క్లాస్ మీద ఆఫర్ ఇవ్వలేదు. ఈ రోజు లైవ్ క్లాసెస్ మీద ఆఫర్ ఇస్తున్నాము. మీరు ఎక్కడి నుంచైనా దిల్షునర్లో జరిగే క్లాసెస్ చూసుకోవచ్చు. దిల్షునర్లో VMR Noise లో ఏ క్లాస్ జరుగుతుందో ఎక్కడి నుంచి చూసుకోవచ్చు. లైవ్ ప్లస్ రికార్డెడ్ క్లాస్ ఇస్తున్నాము. ఈ లైవ్ ప్లస్ రికార్డెడ్ క్లాస్ లో లైవ్ క్లాస్ రికార్డెడ్ క్లాస్ తో పాటుగా మీకు ఒక మాక్ టెస్ట్ ఎవ్రీ వీక్ యాడ్ అవుతుంది. 5400 రూపీ యాక్చువల్ వర్త్ అండి. ఈ రోజు మీకు అది 2000 రూపాయలు మాత్రమే జరుగుతుంది. ఆ వ్యాలిడిటీ వచ్చేసరికి ఈ 5 నెలల వ్యాలిడిటీ ఉంటుంది. ఈ ఆఫర్ మీకు మార్చ్ 9th నుంచి మార్చ్ 14th వరకు ఉంటుంది. ఈ ఆఫర్ ఉంటుంది. అలానే ఎస్ఐ కానిస్టేబుల్ లైవ్ క్లాస్ ఇంకా 1 month ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంది. కానిస్టేబుల్ 2 నెలలు ఉన్నాయి. దాని మీద కూడా లైవ్ క్లాస్ ఇస్తున్నామండి. ఆల్రెడీ లైవ్ క్లాసెస్, రికార్డెడ్ క్లాసెస్, లైవ్ రికార్డింగ్ 3 ఉన్నాయి అందులో. దాని ప్రైస్ కూడా 5400. ఇప్పుడు 999 మాత్రమే. ఓకే, ఈ అవకాశాన్ని మిస్ చేసుకోకండి. వెంటనే లైవ్ క్లాస్ తీసుకొని విజయాన్ని సాధించండి. మీ VMR.
We are seeing one of the important area for your group 2 examination, that is Kakthiyas. You are going to find some questions from Kakthiyas, no doubt. Sometimes books are asked, sometimes inscriptions are important. Characters, all characters are important. I told you early Kakthiyas are 5 in number, later Kakthiyas 5 in number. So first ruler Betarazu 1, then Prolarazu 1, then Betarazu 2, Durgarazu, Prolarazu 2. These are called early Kakthiyas. Coming to later Kakthiyas, Rudradeva, Mahadeva, then Ganapati Deva, Rudramadevi, Prataprudra 2. These are called later Kakthiyas. In that we have seen introduction, and after that what important sources are there for this Kakthiyas. So literature that we have seen, literary sources. Kase Sarvappa wrote Siddheshwara Charitra, that you didn't write, I think. Okay, Kase Sarvappa, in literature that we have seen. So Kakthiyas, our topic Kakthiyas. In Kakthiyas we have seen literary sources. In literary sources, Vidyanatha wrote the book Prataprudra Yashobhushanam. Okay, Prataprudra Yashobhushanam, that is one of the important one. Madiki Singana, Sakala Niti Sammatam, Sivadevaya, Purushartha Saram, Venukonda Vallabharaya, Kridabhiramam. Then Jayapasenani, Nrutaratnavali, Gita Ratnavali, Vaidya Ratnavali, all these books we have seen, right? Then Rudradeva, Niti Saram, Kase Sarvappa, Siddheshwara Charitra, Kase Sarvappa. Okay, Kase Sarvappa. This Kase Sarvappa, he wrote the book Siddheshwara Charitra. The name of the book is Siddheshwara Charitra, we are calling. The name of the book is Siddheshwara Charitra. One of the important books that was written by this Kase Sarvappa, you can see. So like that, many important books we have seen. So in Kakthiyas. Okay, Rudradeva Niti Saram. Baddana wrote the book Niti Shastra Muktavali. This Baddana wrote the book Niti Shastra Muktavali. This Niti Shastra Muktavali, that's one of the important books you know well. So after that, even Sumati Satakam, that was also by Baddana. Gona Buddhareddy, Ranganatha Ramayanam, Tikkana, Nirvachanottara Ramayanam. Tikkana translated 15 pravas of Mahabharata into Telugu language. You know Mahabharata, that is called Panchama Veda. It was called Jaya Samhita, right? So this 1 lakh slokas they are there in that, you know well. 18 parvas are there in Mahabharata. One of the important, so these epics we can say. Ramayana, Mahabharata. The Ramayana, the Mahabharata, they are the epics, you know well. In that especially, during the period of this one, so this especially what happened, Ramayana that was translated like that, it was said. Then Tikkana translated Mahabharata, 15 pravas, like that we have seen literature. Then literary sources we have seen. So this Marco Polo visited the court of Rudramadevi from especially from, so there is Marco Polo, Venice traveler from Italy. Venice comes in Italy, right? Then, so the book written by this one, The Travels of Marco Polo. In this Travels of Marco Polo only many things are said related with this Rudramadevi. Very courageous leader, woman like that it was said, and administration, exports, imports. So all these were said in, so that one we can say. How this, this especially trade and commerce that was continued, that was all said in that, that's one of the important. Then, so we have to see important inscriptions. What important inscriptions they gave good account about this Kakthiyas, that we have to see. Kakthiyas inscriptions. Inscriptions. What inscriptions they are giving good account about these people. So then, first one if you see, Danarnava. Originally this Danarnava belongs to Eastern Chalukyas, you know well. Danarnava, he killed Ammarazu II and came to power. At last Ammarazu II's brother-in-law Jatachoda Bhima, he killed Danarnava. But Danarnava, he gave another important inscriptions that said about this Kakthiyas. Eastern Chalukyan ruler was Danarnava. Magallu inscription that was said by, given by this one. Magallu inscription. This inscription is Magallu. Okay, which inscription said about this one? Magallu inscription. This Magallu inscription says what in the sense? There is Kakthiyas Gundyana IV, he was the founder of this one. Kakthiyas Gundyana IV. He started, he was the forefather of this one, like that it says. Okay, Magallu inscription. Kakthiyas Gundyana IV. Kakthiyas Gundyana. Kakthiyas Gundyana 4, like that it says. So during this time only, so things went on like that. It was all said by this Danarnava, Magallu inscription. They started activities from Kakathipuram. Okay, that's why they are called Kakthiyas. Their official symbol was Varaham. Varaham became the official symbol of these people. That's one of the important. When they worked under Badami Chalukyas originally, this Varaham continued. When they worked under this Rashtrakutas, eagle became the symbol, but later Varaham only continued as their symbol, right? So like that here, Kakthiyas Gundyana IV's inscription. So this not Kakthiyas Gundyana, Danarnava's inscription was Magallu. That gives good account, and he was the forefather of the dynasty. Gundyana 1, Gundyana 2, 3, 4. At last Kakthiyas Gundyana 4, he was a forefather like that. It was. Some sources said that Venna Bhupati or Vennandrupati. Okay. So for his, this one only, they people belong like that. Other source said. But here Magallu says this one. Then Mailamba gave. This Mailamba gave Bayaram tank inscription. Bayaram tank inscription. This says what in the sense? So Venna Bhupati, Vennandrupati's period. Okay. So they were the forefathers like that it said. Bayaram tank inscription given by Mailamba. One of the important inscriptions like that it said. Okay. So which inscription? Bayaram tank inscription that was given by, so this one. Then this especially Durgaraju. Okay, Durgaraju. So there is Kazipeta fort inscription that was given by Durgaraju. Durgaraju. This Durgaraju he gave Kazipeta fort inscription like that it was said. Kazipeta fort inscription that was given by this Durgaraju, that is one of the important one. Prior to that if you see, Senigaram inscription given by Betarazu 1. Senigaram inscription. So Betarazu 1. Betarazu 1, you know well. He was the founder of this one empire that was started with this Betarazu 1 only. Senigaram. This Senigaram inscription that was given by, so this one, Senigaram inscription, this Betarazu 1 like that it was said. Okay, then. So this Rudradeva gave Harmakonda inscription. Rudradeva. This Rudradeva he gave Hanumakonda inscription that was given by this one. Hanumakonda inscription that was given by this one. Which inscription? Hanmakonda inscription that is given by this Rudradeva. It gives good account about both father and son. Okay, Rudradeva's father. So there is Pralarazu too. How this Pralarazu too got victories? How this Rudradeva expanded empire, all this information came through Hanmakonda inscription, otherwise it is also called Hanmakonda 1000 pillars inscription also. It was also called Hanmakonda 1000 pillars inscription. Okay, 1000 pillars temple inscription, like that it was said. It was also called Hanmakonda 1000 pillars inscription. 1000 pillars inscriptions. Hanmakonda 1000 pillars inscription, like that it was said. Rudradeva, he gave which inscription? Hanmakonda inscription that was given by this Rudradeva. That also one of the important inscriptions, like that it was said. Then Ganapati Deva, Motupalli Abhaya inscription that was given by Ganapati Deva. The greatest ruler among all the rulers of this Kakathiya empire was Ganapati Deva. He was very secular in nature, like that it was said. But many Jains, what happened, converted into Saivism during the period of this Ganapati Deva. Ganapati Deva, he was the greatest ruler. He was son of Mahadeva. Okay, this Ganapati Deva gave. Ganapati Deva. This Ganapati Deva, he gave Motupalli Abhaya inscription. Motupalli Abhaya inscription. This Motupalli Abhaya inscription, what happened? Welcomed all the traders. You can come to Warangal for your trade and commerce. Your properties, your life will be secured here. So there is a guarantee will be given to you, like that. Especially, we are going to protect your life, your properties, without any fear or without any fervor. You can come to this Kakathiya empire, Varangal, like that it says. It welcomed the traders. Okay, so this Motupalli Abhaya inscription welcomed all the traders to come to Varangal. Come to Varangal for trade and commerce. So because wherever safety is there, wherever security is there, there only the people will move. Whether it is trade and commerce, or whether it is tourism, or whether it is other purposes, if safety and security they are there, then only people will move. If safety is not there, security is not there, so life threat is there, means who will go? Suppose some countries people are not visiting. Why? In the sense, threat is there. When that fellow is going to die, no, don't know. Okay, so there is especially fellows are going to die, don't know. Okay, so like that. So here, Motupalli Abhaya inscription, that is one of the important inscriptions. So that's also gives good account about these people. Okay, then Rudramadevi, Malkapuram inscription that was given by Rudramadevi. Malkapuram inscription, Rudramadevi. The only one woman who ascended throne of Rudramadevi. Only woman who ascended the throne of Kakathiya empire. Ganapati Deva, he was the greatest one. The period of Ganapati Deva 1199, 1262. There is a period of this one. This Rudramadevi came in the year 1262. So but ascended throne in the year 1269. So and continued till 1287. There is a period of this Rudramadevi. Rudramadevi gave Malkapuram inscription. Malkapuram inscription that was given by this Rudramadevi. Which inscription? Malkapuram inscription is given by Rudramadevi. That's one of the important one. The only woman who ascended throne of Kakathiya empire. Okay, they gave importance to. So this one especially, woman came to power in the sense. So there is got good capacity, at the same time capabilities they are there. Okay, not only daughter of Rudramadevi, naturally hereditary system that continued. If sons are there, they are used to, they have to come to power. But Harihar, this Murari Deva, okay, Murari Deva was there, tried and at the same time plotted against Rudramadevi. So Harihara Deva, Murari Deva, these two. So but what happened? Because of Rudramadevi's things, so they were killed, like that it was said. Okay, Rudramadevi at last he came to power in the year 1262, but coronation ceremony that took place in the year 1269. So Malkapuram inscription that was given by Rudramadevi, that is one of the important. But the death of Rudramadevi came through Chandupatla inscription. Chandupatla inscription that was found in Nalgonda district. So it said about what in the sense death of this Rudramadevi. Chandupatla inscription. Chandupatla inscription said about. So this Chandupatla inscription. This Chandupatla inscription, Puvula Mummadi. Puvula Mummadi. This Puvula Mummadi, he gave this one. Chandupatla inscription, it said about the death of Rudramadevi. Said about the death. Said about the death of Rudramadevi. Okay, at last she was stabbed and killed in the hands of Kayastha Ambadeva, like that. But some historians said that no, it did not take place like that. Some historians, they commented. Okay, like that. Anyhow, Rudramadevi, she was stabbed and killed in the hands of Kayastha Ambadeva, like that. Which inscription? Chandupatla inscription said. This Chandupatla inscription that was found in Nalgonda district. It was found there in Nalgonda district only. It was found in Nalgonda district. Okay. So this Rudramadevi, at last what happened? She was killed in the hands of. Okay. Rudramadevi was killed in the hands of. She was killed in the hands of. In the hands of Kayastha Ambadeva, like that it says. Kayastha Ambadeva. Like that it said. Kayastha Ambadeva. Got idea? Death of this Rudramadevi, we can see. Death of Rudramadevi came through this one. Then, how this Rudramadevi came to power like that? One of the commanders of Rudramadevi, Jannigadeva. Durgi inscription that was given by Jannigadeva. Okay. So, there is especially Jannigadeva gave. One of the commanders. Okay. Gona Ganna Reddy was supreme commander, we can say. Prasaditya Naidu. Okay, all these existed. In that, especially Jannigadeva gave. Jannigadeva gave Durgi inscription. This Jannigadeva. He gave Durgi inscription. This Durgi inscription also said about this one, Durgi inscription that was given, how this Rudramadevi came to power. So she ascended throne of Kakatiya Empire. So this inscription gives good account how this Rudramadevi ascended throne of ascended the throne of Kakatiyas. That was said in this one. Jannigadeva's Durga inscription. That also one of the important inscriptions. That is also giving good account about this one. Okay. So like that inscriptions, they play very, very important role like that we can. So then after if you see Anitalli, Kalvacheru inscription we can say. Anitalli gave Kalvacheru inscription. Anitalli. This Anitalli gave Kalvacheru inscription. Kalvacheru inscription that was given by this one. This Anitalli's Kalvacheru said about so how this Prataprudra at last committed suicide and he died into the river Narmada, okay, valley. So he died into the river Narmada and committed suicide like that it says. This last ruler, Prataprudra II. This Prataprudra II at last, what happened? Dived into the river Narmada. Dived into the river Narmada and committed suicide like that, it says. So like this number of inscriptions are there giving, which are giving good account about. So this Kakatiyas, like that it was said. I told you early Kakatiyas. What's the period of this one? The period of this one, so 1000 only. What period that is there? Period of Kakatiyas. Period of Kakatiyas, according to some source, it is 1000 AD. Some other source said that 995 AD. Anyhow, from this period to 1323, they continued. 1323, they belongs to Durjaya community. Kakthiyas belong to which one? Durjayas, like that it is said. Have you got idea about this inscription? Study of inscriptions are called epigraphy. The first one, so in Mauryan Empire to give inscriptions was Ashoka. Study of inscriptions is called what? Epigraphy. Study of coins is called numismatics. Study of symbols on the coins, that is called sigillography. You have to remember. So this one, study of inscriptions. Study of inscriptions is called epigraphy. It was called how? It was called epigraphy. It was called how? In the sense, it was called epigraphy. Study of coins is called numismatics. It was called how? It was called numismatics. That is called numismatics. Study of symbols on the coins. Study of symbols on the coins. Is called, study of symbols on the coins is called sigillography. Like that it was said. Got idea? Like that we have seen especially inscriptions. What important inscriptions they are giving good account about these people, that we have seen. Literature, that also we have seen. Literature, important books they are there, that we have seen. Got idea? Important books especially. So in mass of following only they are going to ask. Okay, every time in Kakthiyas some questions are posed. Some questions are asked. Especially for Group 2 examination, you have to know nook and corner also. Group 1 examination is not like that. Because in Group 1 examination, write about social conditions, economic conditions, religious conditions, like that, that is there. But here, bit is asked. Which is the dance style of Kakthiyas? Perini Siva Tandavam. That's the dance style of this Kakthiyas. You know well. Okay. So abundantly, so this Rudramadevi abundantly gave which of the following gold coins like that? It is Varaham, 3.8 grams. With what name this Rudramadevi came to power? Rudradeva, Maharaja. She was called Raya Gajakesari, like that. So anyhow what happened? This empire, so that was all ended with this Delhi's attacks. Have you got idea about this one? So we have seen only these sources. What sources are there? Next we have to see the characters. Okay, what characters are there important? So early Kakthiyas, 5 characters we have to see. Later Kakthiyas, 5 characters that we have to see. Then we have to see the administration of these people. So social conditions, economic conditions, religious conditions, mainly art and architecture which developed in the period of Kakthiyas, because number of temples are established by this Kakthiyas. Can you remember 1-2 temples, famous temples which are existing even till today? Okay, 1000 pillars temple. 1000 pillars temples now they are collapsed. Previously in Tirumala also 1000 pillars mandapam that continued, but that was completely destroyed. Okay, and now new mandapams were established. In Srirangam today we can see this 1000 pillars mandapam, right? So like that we have to see each and every point. So you can so read well, right? Thank you. We are seeing this Kakthiyas. In that we have to see characters. I told you early Kakthiyas are 5 in number and later Kakthiyas are 5 in number. So this Kakathiya's forefather was Kakartiya Gundyana 4. Kakthiyas. Forefather of this Kakthiyas. Forefather of. Okay, so this father of Kakthiyas, like that we can say. So this forefather of Kakthiyas. Kakartiya Gundyana 4. Kakartiya Gundyana. This Kakartiya Gundyana 4, he was the, okay, so forefather, like that it was said. Previously worked under Rashtrakutas. You know Rashtrakuta empire that was started by Danti Durga. He was the founder of this one. Ellora or Ellara, that was the capital of that. Later, they transferred or shifted capital to Manikheta. Manikheta town that was established by Amoghavarsha. Amoghavarsha, one of the important rulers in Rashtrakutas. Like that, this Kakthiyas Gundyana IV, he worked under Rashtrakutas as feudatory Rashtrakutas. But what happened in the sense? So this Tailapa sent who in the sense? So there is Errasenani, Tailapa sent. He did not listen the words of this Tailapa too. That's why what happened in the sense, this Tailapa too sent Errasenani, Miriyala Errasenani. So at last what happened? So this Miriyala Errasenani killed. So this Kakthiyas forefather, Kakthiyas Gundyana IV, Miriyala Errasenani, like that it was said. So he only killed this Kakthiyas Gundyana IV. He killed Kakthiyas Gundyana IV. This Kakthiyas Gundyana IV, like that it was said. This Miriyala Errasenani's wife was Kamasani. Kamasani, what happened in the sense? She was sister of this Kakthiyas Gundyana IV. So you see, for the sake of empire, so how in the same family the struggles will start. Okay. So at this moment what happened? So this wife of Miriyala Errasenani, so she requested, so you have to give some reason too. So this son of Kakthiyas Gundyana IV, Betarazuban, at last Koravi region that was given. Koravi region that was given. Kakatipuram region that was given. Like that, so this all happened. So forefather of this dynasty was Kakthiyas Gundyana IV, that you have to remember. Right? After that only, so who established this empire? This was started by, so the period of this one, the period of Kakatiya Empire, the period of Kakthiyas, the period of Kakthiyas, it was started in the year 1000 or 995 according to some other source. So continue till 1323 AD. 1323 AD only this came to an end. And first they started administration from Kakatipuram, then Hanmakonda became the capital, you know well. After that Warangal became the capital. First, which capitals they continued? If you see capitals, first they started administration from Kakatipuram, that only continued as capital. So then after Hanmakonda, that continued as capital. After that Warangal became the capital. Warangal, that was called Andhra Nagari. It was called Ekasila Nagaram. In the period of Ganapati Deva, it advanced well, developed well, like that we can say, right? Like that capitals. The symbol of Kakatiyas we know well. What's the symbol? Varaham became the symbol of this Kakatiyas. So symbol was Varaham. This Varaham, that became the symbol of, so this Kakatiyas, like that. Language Sanskrit and Telugu language that also existed, you know well. Okay, Sanskrit language that was there, Telugu language that was there. Then early Kakatiyas 5, later Kakatiyas 5, you know well. In that first one, Betarazu 1, that we have to see. Okay. First ruler in that dynasty, first ruler, Betarazu 1. This Betaraju 1, son of Kakthiyas Gundyana IV, Kakthiyas Gundyana IV. He was the son of Betarazu 1, he was the son of Kakthiyas Gundyana IV. At early age only he came to power. His period started in the year 1000, continued till 1052 AD. So many years he was the ruler. So half the life continued as ruler only. Okay. Kakthiyas Gundyana IV was the father of this one. Capital, started administration from, he started administration started administration from Kakatipuram. From Kakatipuram. Kakatipuram, that you have to. So you have to know that one. Started administration from Kakatipuram. That's why he was called Kakatipuradinada, Kakatipura Vallabha. Okay. He was also called Garuda Betaraju. Okay. Like that, titles they are there to this one. He was called Kakatipuradinada. What titles are there to this one? Titles if we see. Kakati Puradhinata, Kakati Puradhinata, Kakati Pura Vallabha, Kakati Pura Vallabha. Titles are there because he started activities from. So this one, at early age only he came to power. That's why what happened in the sense. So his aunt Kamasani assisted. So this one in the administration, in all activities with the help of Kamasani only. This Koravi region that was given to this one especially. Okay, Koravi region that was given to this one with the influence of Kamasani, his aunt. So this Betaraju one's aunt, Betaraju. This Betaraju once aunt Kamasani. This Kamasani assisted this one. This Kamasani, what happened in the sense, assisted him in every activity. Because as he was a small boy, he came to power. So, but in the administration, she helped a lot like that, we can say, Kamasani. Okay, so then good administration that was carried on by this one. So there is established a big army also, Chaturangabala, that was organized by this one. First time army that was established, army that was established by this one. Okay. The advice of this Someshwara, what happened in the sense, attacked Kanchi, so attacked even, so he established this army. Army was established by this one. Army that was established by this one. And went against Kanchi or Kanchipuram. They went against Kanchi. Okay, Kanchi that was called Temple Town. And Kanchi, so they got control over Kanchi, we can say. So there is Kanchi. So they attacked this Kanchi region and got control over this Kanchi. Okay. So they got, Kakthiyas got control over Kanchi, like that it was said. They attacked this Kanchi. Kanchi that is called Temple Town. This is called what? This is called Temple Town, like that it was said. Okay. Got control over Kanchi. There is one of the important things which happened. Invasion, we can say, right? In the period of this one. Naranaya was his minister. Who was the minister? Naranaya. Okay, Betaraju once minister was. This Betaraju once minister. Betaraju once minister was. Naranaya. Okay, Naranaya. Say at Senigaram, Yuddhamalla Jina, there is Jain temple that was established by this one. Jain temple, Naranaya established. At Senigaram, okay, Jain temple was established by this one, like that it was said. Jain temple that was established. Jain temple was established, like that it was said. Senigaram, like that. Betaraju one, he gave Senigaram inscription also. This Betaraju one gave. Okay. This Betaraju one he gave Senigaram inscription. This Senigaram inscription that was given by this one. Okay, Senigaram inscription that was given by Betaraju one only. Okay, so that's also important one, you have to remember. So his aunt Kamasani helped this one in the administration. That's one. His minister was Naranaya. This Naranaya established a Jain temple at Senigaram. Okay, Jain temple was established by this Naranaya, like that it was said. Okay, So like this, all these important things went well in the period of, whose period in the sense, in the period of this Betarazu one, we can say. Capital, Kakatipuram only continued as capital. Then language, which language that continued in the period of this one? Sanskrit that continued well in the period of this one. Language, if you see. So this language, Sanskrit language that was there, Telugu also existed. Mainly Sanskrit. So this Sanskrit language that continued like that, we can say. Sanskrit language. Language Sanskrit that continued in the period of, so this one. So Chaturvarna system that existed, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, like that. In this, Kakatiyas belongs to Durjaya dynasty, like that it was said. This Kakatiyas belong to, this Kakatiyas, they belong to Durjayas, Durjaya dynasty, Durjaya dynasty, like that it was said. Okay, Durjaya dynasty, that's one of the important things you have to remember. Okay, so there is, especially during the period of this one, so a Mogalu village that was given to a Brahmin, like that it was said. So granting villages that was also started in the period of this Betarasu once period. Okay, so there is this especially Kakatiyas belongs to Durjaya dynasty. Chaturvarna system that existed. Chaturvarna system that existed. Even though Chaturvarna system this existed, Kakatiyas belong to Shudras. This Kakatiyas belong to Shudras, Durjaya dynasty. That's why it is called Shudramayam. Shudramayam, like that it was said. Shudramayam. But here, even though it was called Shudramayam, Brahmins were respected well in the society. Brahmin community people, they are respected well in the society. A village, Magalu, that was given to a Brahmin, Bommana Sharma, like that, it was set. Okay, so a village, so there is Bommana Sharma, especially a Brahmin. So Magalu village was given to a Brahmin, like that it was said. This Betarazu one, he gave Magalu village. This Magalu village that was given to, a Brahmin. This village was given to a Brahmin. Like that it was said. It was given to a Brahmin. By name Bommana Sharma, like that it was said. So he was very secular in nature, like that it was said. Good administration that was carried on. So agriculture advanced well. So Chaturanga Bala, that army that was also constituted. So when they want to establish some empire, all these things are necessary. Okay, like having the sense, especially, so this to administer the kingdom. So ministers, they are required. At the same time, army that is also required. So there is all the things. Suppose if they want to collect taxes, at the same time to look after the administration, ministry that is required. At the same time, to protect the kingdom, say this army that is required, like that. All these are first time constituted by this Betarazu once period. Okay, at last this Betarazu one, what happened? He continued. So till 1052, you see, he came to power in the year 1000 and continued till 1052. Monarchical system only continued in this period. Monarchical system that continued, like that it was said. Monarchy indicates rule of king or rule of queen. Rule of king or queen is called monarchical system. So that hereditary system that continued. Hereditary system, we can say. This hereditary system that also continued. Previously what happened? Previously they worked under, so this Kakatiya Gundyanas period, if you see, Gundyana 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the Kakatiya Gundyana 4th period, what happened? They worked under as feudatories only. Independent kingdom that was not established. They acted according to this Rashtrakutas as well as Badami Chalukyas, like that it was said. Right? So like that anyhow, this Betarazu one for the first time started activities. So his aunt was Kamasani, that you have to remember. So then Naranaya, he was the minister. Then Kakati Puradinada, Kakati Puravallabha. So titles they are there to this first ruler. So 1052, he continued. Administration that was carried from Kakatipuram. So that's why only they got the name Kakthiyas, like that, one opinion that was there. Okay, they started activities, administration from Kakatipuram, that's why only they are called Kakthiyas. Otherwise they worshipped goddess Kakati or Kakatamma. Kakati or Kakatamma, that is there. Okay, that's why only they are called Kakthiyas, like that. So it was also opinion there. Have you got idea? So a number of books they are giving good account about this one. So especially Prataparudra Yashobhushanam, one of the important book. So this Vidyanatha wrote the book Prataparudra Yashobhushanam. Vinukonda Vallabharaya Kridabhiramam. Okay, all giving good account about these people, like that we can see. Got idea about this first ruler? So this Kakartiya Gundyana, just forefather. The empire that was started by Betarazuban, that you have to remember. Okay, right.